Friends, today we will do exercise 2.3.4 question number 2, first part. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? So the question was, if we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator. So first of all, let us take the fraction. Let the fraction be x by y, where x stands for the numerator and y stands for the denominator. Now, according to question, he says if we add 1 to the numerator and we subtract 1 from the denominator, the fraction reduces to 1. And the second case, he says if we only add 1 to the denominator, the fraction reduces to 1 by 2. So, these are the two cases. Now, let us, since there are many terms, more than one term in the numerator and denominator, so I enclose them in the parenthesis. So, I have x plus 1 is equal to y plus 1, cross multiplication. So, this gives me x plus 1 is equal to y plus 1. So, if I simplify it, I bring the terms of x and y on left hand side. So, transposing y to the left hand side, I get x minus y is equal to, this is minus 1. So I get minus 2. And now here we have 2x is equal to y plus 1. So 2x minus y is equal to 1. This is second equation. This is first equation. Observe the coefficients of x and y in both the equations. First equation, the coefficient of x is 1. Second equation, the coefficient of x is 2. First equation, the coefficient of y is minus 1, second also minus 1. We observe the coefficients of y in both the equations are same. So we can directly add or subtract the equations together. Now, since the signs are same, so I'll have to subtract the equations. So signs change of all the terms. I'm writing the change signs in the encircled. I'm encircling the signs that we need to consider now. So this cancels. Minus x is equal to minus 3. Minus minus goes away, x is 3. Now substituting x equal to 3 in equation 1. That is x minus y equal to minus 2. Now if I substitute x3 here, what do we get? 3 minus y is equal to minus 2. I get minus y is equal to minus 5. Minus minus again goes away. I get y is 5. So fraction was x upon y, so 3 by 5. That's the answer. Fraction is 3 by 5. Next question, children. Next question says, 5 years ago, Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. 10 years later, Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. How old are Noori and Sonu? How old are means he's asking there the present ages. So the two people are Noori and Sonu. Since we need to find the present ages, so let the present age of Noori be x years and present age of Sonu be y years. 5 years ago. Children, if right now you are 15 years old, what was the age 5 years ago? Ago means before. So 15 minus 5, you were 10 years old. So similarly, if Noori is currently x years old, her age 5 years ago will be x minus 5 and Sonu's will be y minus 5. And what is the relationship given? He says Noori was thrice as old as Sonu. So 3 times of Sonu's age. So I get x minus 5 is equal to 3y minus 15, which gives me x minus 3y is equal to minus 15 and plus 5. So this gives me x minus 3y equal to minus 10. This is the first equation. Now second case, he says 10 years later. So if you are 15 years old right now, your age after 10 years will be 15 plus 10. You will add 10 to the current age, right? So similarly, Noori's age 10 years later will be x plus 10 because she is currently x years old, and Sonu's age 10 years later will be y plus 10 as Sonu's present age is y years. So what is the relation according to the question? Question says Noori will be twice as old as Sonu. So 2 times. So this gives me x plus 10 is equal to 2y plus 20. So this gives x plus minus 2y is equal to 20 minus 10. So x minus 2y is 10. This is second equation. So we can see the first equation is x minus 3y is equal to minus 10 and the second is x minus 2y equal to 10. And the coefficient of x in both the equations is same. So let me write the coefficient, the two equations together. So first is x minus 3y equal to minus 10 and the second is x minus 2y equal to 10. Now coefficient of x is same, I can directly add or subtract. Signs are also same, so I'll have to subtract. So signs of all the terms in the second equation are changed. This cancel. Minus y is equal to minus 20. Minus and minus goes away. Y is 20. Substituting y equal to 20 in x minus 2y equal to 10. So I get x minus 2 into 20 is equal to 10. So we get x minus 40 is equal to 10, which gives us x is 50. So x was Noori's age, therefore Noori is 50 years old and Sonu was y, Sonu is 20 years old. Next question, children, is the sum of the digits of a 2-digit number is 9. And 9 times this number is twice the number obtained by reversing the order of the digits. Find the number. So actually in the question what is given? He says sum of the digits. Let the digits be x and y. 2-digit number hai, we write 2-digit number like this. 1's place and 10's place. So let the digit at 1's place be x and digit at 10's place be y. Now according to question what is given? Question says 2-digit number, sum of the digits. Digits are x and y. Sum of the digits is 9. What else is given in the question is 9 times the number, we call it original number, is 2 times the number obtained by reversing the digits. So we call it reversed number. So the question says 9 times the original number is 2 times the reversed number. Now let us write the number first. Our digits were, see, if we have 23 as the number, so 1's place 3 and 10's place 2. How do you write the number? 2 into 10 plus 3 into 1, which is 20 plus 3, 23. This is how you write. So similarly, if the number is this, what will be the number? Digit at x places, the 1's place is x and the 10's place is y. We wrote the number using the place value and the digit. So similarly, original number here will be, what is the place value of y? 10. 10 into y plus 1 into x. So the number is 10y plus x. And if I reverse number, if I reverse the position of the digits, change the places, x here and y here now. So reverse number will be 10 into x plus 1 into y. So we have 10x plus y. This is reverse number. Now according to question, we have 9 times original number is equal to 2 times reversed number. So let us write 9 times original number is 10y plus x and 2 times reverse number is 10x plus y. Let us simplify this. 90y plus 9x is equal to 20x plus 2y. So if I bring all this term to the left hand side, I get 90y plus 9x minus 20x minus 2y equal to 0. So we get 90 minus 2y is 88y minus 11x is 0. 9x minus 20x is minus 11x. Now we are in a habit of writing the terms of x at the first place and the terms of y at the second place. So let me write accordingly. So I brought the term containing variable x at the first place and the term containing the variable y at the second place. So minus 11x plus 88y equal to 0. I can see I can take 11 common. So minus x plus 8y equal to 0. This is my second equation. My first equation was sum of the digits of the term, they are 9. So first equation was my x plus y is equal to 9. So my two equations now are x plus y is equal to 9. And the second equation is minus x plus 8y is equal to 0. This is my second equation. I can see the coefficient of x in both the equations is same. So let us directly add or subtract. Let's see the signs. Signs are also opposite. So I have to add these equations. Cancel. 9y is equal to 9. So we get y is 1. Now substituting y equal to 1 in equation 1. So x plus 1 is equal to 9. So I get x is equal to 8. Therefore number kya tha? We had the number units place x and the tens place y. So the number was 10y plus x. So 10 into 1 plus 8. So I have 10 plus 8, number is 18. And if I directly write 8, 1, 18. So the number is 18. Next question. Meena went to a bank and withdraw rupees 2000. She asked the cashier to give her 50 rupees and 100 rupees notes only. Meena got 25 notes in all. How many notes of rupees 50 and rupees 100 she received? Total cash she withdrawn is rupees 2000. Total cash rupees 2000. So the cash is in two denominations, 50 rupees and 100 rupees. So let number of notes of rupees 50 be x and of rupees 100 be y. That is 50 rupees and 100 rupees. So number of notes, this is number of notes. 50 rupees x and 100 rupees is y. So what is the total cash? If I have two notes of 50 rupees, so how much total money do I have? 50 into 2, 100 rupees. So what is the total cash in 50 rupees? Total cash in the notes of 50 is 50x and in the notes of 100 is 100y. Right? And the total cash is 2000. So we have 50x plus 100y is 2000. See, I have cash in the form of 50 rupees and 100 rupees. 50 rupees I have x notes. So total cash of 50 rupees is 50 into x. 100 rupees I have y notes. If you have 3 notes of 100 rupees, the total cash will be 100 into 3, 300. So similarly, if I have y notes of rupees 100, total cash of 100 rupees will be 100 into y. So 100 into y. And total amount that she withdrawn was rupees 2000. So 50x plus 100y is 2000. Now there is another condition given that the total number of notes of rupees 50 is x and of rupees 100 is y. He says total notes of each type. Total notes is 9. How much? 25. Total notes are 25. So x plus y is 25. So this is first equation. X plus y 25 and the other equation is 50x plus 100y is 2000. But see here 50x plus 100y is 2000. In this equation, can I take out, see the equation 50x plus 100y equal to 2000. I can see the whole equation is divisible by 50. So let us reduce our equation. I get x plus, we are dividing it by 50, x plus 2y equal to 40. So let's call this equation 2. X plus 2y equal to 40 and the first equation is x plus y equal to 25. Now in both the equations the coefficient of x is same. So we can directly add or subtract the two equations depending on the signs now. So sign both are same. So I'll have to subtract the equations. So signs changed. Cancel. Minus y is equal to minus 15. Minus minus goes away. Y is 15. Now if y is 15, I have x will be x plus y. Now substituting y equal to 15 in x plus y equal to 25. So what do I get? X plus 15 is equal to 25. So x is 10. Therefore, number of notes of rupees 50 is 10 and of rupees 100 is 15. Because x was the number that was for the 50 rupee notes. So 10 notes of 50 rupees type and 15 notes of 100 rupees type. Now let us cross check. If there are 10 notes of 50 rupees each, so what will be the total cash? 500. And if there are 15 notes of rupees 100, the total cash will be 1500. So if we add, we should get the total cash that she withdrew, and she has withdrawn 2000 rupees only, and this adds to 2000. That means our answer is right. We are able to cross check also. Fine children. Now the last question, word problem, is lending library has a fixed charge for the first 3 days and additional charge for each day thereafter. So let the fixed charge be rupees X and charge per day. Fixed charge for the first 3 days. Fixed charge for first 3 days. So I say let the fixed charge for the first 3 days be rupee X and charge per day be rupees Y. So let us rewrite again. Let the fixed charge for the first 3 days be rupees X and charge thereafter be rupees Y per day. Right? Now, so if a book is kept for 7 days, Sarita pays rupees 27. For 7 days, Sarita pays rupees 27. So 27 is the total amount that she pays. But actually let us calculate. For the first 3 days, charge is rupees X. So for first 3 days, she has to pay X. Now how many days are left? Total days she kept the book is 7 days. First 3 days के लिए X rupees she is paying. So how many days are left now? 7 minus 3, 4 days. So for the 4 days, she'll have to pay rupees Y per day. So 4Y, 4 into Y. So the first equation is X plus 4Y equal to 27. Because for the first 3 days, X rupees. So how many days left? 4 days. So for the 4 days, she is paying Y rupees per day. So the 4 into Y. For 4 days, she'll pay 4Y. And the total amount for 7 days she paid is rupees 27. So this is the first equation. Second equation, he says, Susie pays rupees 21 for the book she kept for 5 days. So for 5 days, amount paid is 21. So for the first 3 days is X. How many days are left? 2 days. For the 2 days, she pays rupees Y per day. So for 2 days, 2Y. So X plus 2Y should add up to the total charge that she paid, that is 21. So this is the second equation. I can see the coefficient of X in both the equation is same. So we are simply writing the equations and using elimination only. Since the signs are same, so I'll subtract the equations. Cancel. 2Y is equal to 27 minus 21 is 6. So Y is 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now substituting Y equal to 3 in equation 1. So I get X plus 4 into 3 is 27. So we get X is 27 minus 12, which is 15. So I got fixed charge is rupees 15 for the first 3 days and charge thereafter is rupees 3 per day. So we need to, since we are dealing in word problems, we need to write the answer statement. So fixed charge for first 3 days is rupees 15 and charge thereafter is rupees, how much we got? Y is 3. So rupees 3 per day. Hope you understood, children. With that, we finished with the word problem.